Resume match. Accessibility. Game settings. Game settings selected. Cam single. Commentary volume. Ten. Game settings. Resume match.
Well, you have to be
Match
consistent in
selected.
these group games. You can't afford to have an off day, otherwise you're out the running before you know it. Anticipating a really good game though, Derek. Hope we're not disappointed.
Resume match. Resume match selected.
And so the match is underway. Here's the side France will go with. Adrien Rabiot starts with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And he's in. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Resume match. Match facts. Performance. Performance selected. Resume match. Resume match selected.
Well, I love this.
Resume match.
Finish, no messing about. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. That's a good goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Christoph Baumgartner. What can they do from here? Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Arnautovic. Oh, it might be. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. So the corner played into the box. Well, not away properly. Trauner. Arnautovic. Just the challenge that was required. Chouameni. And it might be Kanté. Can they cover up? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Konrad Laimer. Marco Arnautovic with it. Shaping to shoot. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
And he has options available. Dembele. And quick thinking defensively. Running with the ball confidently. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Baumgartner. And he's through here. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Mbappe. Well, nothing productive, really. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Nicolas Zeiwald. And scope for them to produce something exciting. But the danger averted for now. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. This looks more than decent. And he's broken free. Marcel Sabitzer. It's with Wöber.
Well, as you can see, France have had much less of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good. And they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. He has time to play it over. Could be. And a fine stop. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. Not the best challenge. Free kick. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Couldn't get it through. Breaking at pace. Real chance. Opportunity still there. And they deal with the threat this time. Conte. Oh, good-looking run. Oh, might be. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. So 2-0 now. Baumgartner. Marco Arnautovic with it. Christoph Baumgartner. Very quick thinking there. Rabiot. And maybe Rabiot. Can he find the net? Oh, body in the way, crucially. Really good build-up, but no end product. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. A real opening now. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So the whistle then, we're up the halfway. And the match is underway. And he's in. An early boost for them, the first goal of the game, they're off and running. Oh, it might be. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Marko Arnautovic with it. Shaping to shoot. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still...
And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee... Conte. Oh, good-looking run. Oh, might be. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't...
Resume match. Resume catch selected.
So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. He's in with a chance. A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Konrad Leiber. Well, nicely cut out. Into the advanced position. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Arnautovic. Baumgartner. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Might be a chance to break. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. And he's in. Chance still on. Opportunity. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, this is a very tidy finish.
Resume match.
You can see he's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Christoph Baumgartner. Well, he's given us away. Well, no shortage of... You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And they need to get tighter here. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Giving it a try. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
30 minutes to go then. France failing to keep the ball. Patrick Wimmer. Zijwoud. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Oh, they have it again. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Will it be? Keeper did his job to begin with. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Zijwoud. Wimmer. France come away with it. And he's through here. Must be. And you don't want to lose possession there. Oh, denied by the post. But it just petered out. Chance here. Huge block. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. And dealt with it nicely. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. Conte. Mbappe. Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Really good challenge. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. What a commitment to defending. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Christoph Baumgartner. Florian Grillitsch. Leimer on the ball. And France have possession again. Conte. Well, he's been ruled offside. And just 5 minutes remaining. Arnautovic. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. That is how to apply the pressure. Possession one. Oh, this is looking promising, but no damage done. That's the main thing. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Verba. And play halted, free kick given.
Resume match. Resume match selected.
Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed in this one. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And he's in.
End match. Performance. End match. Performance. End match selected.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee... And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the second group stage match. Real chance. And no nonsense defensive clearance.
Resume match selected.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Virgil van Dijk plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence. And in attack for this match, it's Memphis Depay. And he read it well, intercepting it. Here's the side France will go with. Adrien Rabiot starts with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors on this occasion. Stuart, can they secure their place in the knockout stages?
Yeah, it's in their hands. They just need to hold their nerve here and get the job done.
Can he give them the advantage? Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Good work from the Netherlands to win back possession. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Veerman. I must say this looks promising, but they took care of the situation defensively. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide.
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Can he convert? Crucial piece of defending. We're racing away here. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Has eyes for goal. No way through. Can he find the right pass? Well, it came to nothing in the end. France doing well to regain possession. Shot blocked, but still alive. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Determined defending. Xavi Simons. And Depay on the ball. And the emphasis is on creativity. Opportunity it is. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Keen to take it short here. And a very good challenge. The corner kicks keep on coming. Let's see about the delivery. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Kylian Mbappe. And credit to the Netherlands for winning the ball back. And France exploiting the space on the flank. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Real chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
2-0 now, and back underway. Tajani Reinders. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Chances on. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
Possibilities here. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. And he's broken free. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, any goalkeeper would be disappointed if he didn't save that. Depay. Gakpo. Really good challenge. Dembele. Chance for Dembele. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
De Ligt. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. In with a chance. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the replay and confirmation that he did get a touch on the ball. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to prevent the goal.
Performance.
Turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Resume match. Resume match selected.
Into the second half then. Will it be more of the same from France? They were breathtaking in the first 45, you've got to say. Are they capable of matching that in the second half? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Just the challenge that was required. Jordi Schouten. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! Well, going for power, but what can you say about it, really? Not great. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. De Ligt. And France regaining possession. What a brilliant pass. And the shot. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And nicely struck. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
Well, racing away here. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. No-nonsense piece of defending. He's got to have a go here. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
That looks
A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
And they're making a change. Virgil van Dijk. Mickey van de Ven. Good high press. Wasteful from France. Oh, it was a terrible looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. Jordi Schouten. Perfect tackle. Mbappe. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Chance to finish. And a fantastic diving save. Hernandez. Played into the centre. And they deal with the threat this time. An effective ball. And passing it well. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, sloppy in possession from the Netherlands. Room to roam here for France. The inside route looking promising. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Firing it towards goal. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
Match facts. Performance. Team management.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. 10 minutes left for play. Kolo Muani. He read the situation defensively. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? Well, from making an impact in the right way to doing so in the wrong fashion.
Well, that's just a moment of madness, which is a great shame because he's been playing so well.
Jordi Schouten. And having already received a yellow card, he's walking a very fine line. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And a throw in here for France. Koundé. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Able to skip past his man. Mbappe in the centre. Well cleared away. Depay. Now Rabiot. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Well, he successfully got past him. Mbappe. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Daniel Malen. And Depay on the ball. Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed.
End match. End match selected. There is an unavailable player within your auto-replace the unavailable player and save the change. Squad. Would you like to save your changes to your team sheet? Are you sure you want to exit tournament? All in save changes. Will be a lost. Note that autosave % quit will override a previously. Autosave tournament save. There is an unavailable. Auto replace the unavailable player and save the change.
Welcome to this first knockout round game here at the 2024 UEFA European Championship. My name is Derek Ray, and sharing microphone duty with me as ever is Stuart Robson. And I'll tell you what, this promises to be a terrific game to commentate on. It's France up against Portugal.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. The atmosphere is certainly building here. You can sense the anticipation for this game. Let's hope we see these two teams play without fear and put in a really good display today.
Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And clears his lines. And a decent save. Full credit. Now, how about the short corner? Cuts in from the flank. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, he's playing with great confidence. He's in great form as well. And every time he gets the ball, he looks as though he's going to be a threat. Whether he's taking on defenders, when he's running beyond them with the ball, or whether he's getting shots away early, he's in tremendous form.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Let's get the latest on the injury situation. He's in here. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Rabiot. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, he had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper. Well, who could possibly forget France at the last Euros and the classic round of 16 meeting with Switzerland? They led by 3-1. They got pegged back to 3-3 and ultimately lost on penalties. Here they are again, and they won't want a repeat of what happened against the Swiss.
Absolutely not, and I don't expect that to happen. France are a very good team at the moment. They've got great players playing at their best. They've got a manager that knows exactly what he wants from this team. I can't see any way that France lose this game.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Rafael Leao. And he stopped them in their tracks. Plenty of support here. And he takes on the shot. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Bernardo Silva. Really getting stuck in. Fine run from Mbappe. Shaping to shoot. And putting his body on the line. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Really bright looking attack. Oh, fine stop. Going short. Dembele with the cross. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a well-worked corner. They go short, change the angle, and then put the ball into the box. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely...
Resume match.
goal.
Resume match selected.
And so the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Portugal here? There needs to be. Effective challenge. Well, they've given him too much space. Can he finish this? Being egged on by the crowd. Rafael Leao. Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Mbappe. Cross blocked. And the referee says penalty. And a chance for 2-0. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper chooses the right way, but he's a bit unlucky because the strike goes above his body. It's a good penalty. It's the height that beats him on this occasion.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Rafael Leao. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running, but quick thinking defensively. And in with a real chance. Surely, it's gone in, and well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Nicely timed tackle. Mbappe. Well, the fans want to see a shot. No way through. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Silva. Cancelo. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. And the early shower, this is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red, and rightly so. But how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
Might be a chance here. Surely. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. That is that for the first half here.
Resume match. Resume match selected.
So back in business. And France dominating the proceedings in the first 45. Will it be different in the second half? Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Palinha. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Perfect tackle.
Resume match. Resume match selected.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Good use of advantage by the referee. It's going to be a throw-in for Portugal here. Leao took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Now, options are plenty. But it fizzled. Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. Well, the footballers have an internal radar. The radar wasn't working that time.
Yeah, I'm assuming he won't be taking the next one.
And Portugal regaining possession. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Bernardo Silva. The ball with Pepe. A super tackle and they've won possession. And the referee blows for a foul. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Ronaldo. Oh, what an opportunity. The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. Well, I dare say sometimes as the free kick taker, you wish the cameras weren't rolling.
Yeah, no wonder he looks embarrassed. He's way off target with that one.
Portugal have possession once more. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Bruno Fernandes. And a chance, João Cancelo. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Now the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Minge. Ronaldo. Portugal finding space on the wing. A fine reading of the situation. João Cancelo. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. It comes to nothing in the end. Well, a good tackle. Well, Portugal might be onto something. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge.
Well, as you can see, France have had much less of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
And a bit more defending on their minds here, I think. Determined defending. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. He's in here. And it's got to be. Well, clattered away. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, not one, Stuart, that's going to live long in the memory.
Well, I think the manager might disagree, Derek. Any way you cut it, it's a wasted opportunity.
And they will make the change now. Dembele. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. A very good tackle. Oh, great attacking play. Pepe. Bruno Fernandes has it. Palinha. And this is Diogo Jota now. Silva. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Just the challenge that was required. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Well, disappointing end to the move. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? We will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Dembele. And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. And there it is, we can say it officially now. France will be moving on here at the Euros.
Well, going forward, that was an impressive display. They played with good width, they looked to
Go.
End match. Performance. End match. End match selected. There is an unavailable player within your cancel. There is an unavailable player within your cancel. Auto replace the unavailable player and save the change. There is an unavailable player within your choice. Auto replace the unavailable player and save the change.
When the journey begins, you never quite know who's going to be there at the... And so it comes down to this. Welcome to our coverage of the final here at the Euros. My name is Derek Ray, sitting here on the commentary gantry, and with me to provide expert analysis, a complete tactical breakdown, is Stuart Robson. What a match this promises to be. It's Serbia versus France.
Well, there's going to be some nerves out there for sure, but what an occasion this should be. It's going to be tense, it's going to be tight, but it's also going to be dramatic. It should be a terrific game.
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. A look at the starting 11 today.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five, but I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front two.
Oh, fancy footwork. And a very good challenge. Here's the side France will go with. Benjamin Pavard plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts. And he might be through here. Oh, it's gone in, would you believe? And that is going to be classified as an own goal.
Well, here it is again, and he's a bit unfortunate, you have to say. But it will count as an own goal against him, I'm afraid.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well-timed tackle. Well, that is how to play advantage. Oh, the threat is there. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Moving forward effectively. And he's through here. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact, and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Kolo Muani. Just the challenge that was required. He's taken on his opponent here. Vlahovic. Ivan Ilic. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, how can we put it? Not a free kick that's going to live long in the memory.
Well, how we can put it, it's a poor effort, poor technique. Probably the wrong decision as well. That needed to go into the box.
Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. And easily cut out in the end. Well, if you've already received a yellow card, you surely want to stay away from that sort of challenge. Well, the footballers have an internal radar. The radar wasn't working that time.
Yeah, I'm assuming he won't be taking the next one.
Kolo Muani. He continues his run, but really sticking to the task defensively. Dusan Vlahovic. And France have it back now. Can he find the angle? And behind it's gone for a corner. And France did well to win it back. Well, that looked to me like excessive force. What was the referee's reading of it? And given away. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Mitrovic. Well, he's won the ball. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. And he's retrospectively awarded the free kick now, having tried to give them the advantage. Good through ball. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Disappointing pass. Can he convert? Oh, good work by the keeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Kylian Mbappe. Well, he's lost it. Promising move this from France. But they dealt with the threat posed. Could be a chance to break here. Well, it petered out. And in with a real chance. Oh, how about that for a tackle? The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Nicely timed tackle. Kolo Muani. Real chance. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Dusan Vlahovic. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. But he's retrospectively awarded the free kick, having let it flow initially. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
That is that for the first half.
Resume match. Resume catch selected.
Into the second half then. Will it be more of the same from France? They were breathtaking in the first 45, you've got to say. Are they capable of matching that in the second half? Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Dusan Vlahovic. Very quick thinking there. Milinkovic-Savic. Ilic. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Vlahovic. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, the referee deciding that it didn't warrant a yellow card being handed out. Oh well, you can't get them right every time, and he got that one very wrong.
Yeah, it's a poor free kick, I have to say. What was he thinking? He was never going to score from there.
And France with acres of space to attack. And the penalty has been given here. To make it 4-0. Oh dear, what was that?
Well, I'm afraid, Derek, that was a woeful effort. What was he thinking?
Milinkovic-Savic. Mitrovic. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Milinkovic-Savic. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Let's see about the delivery. Real need to get rid of it. And really spot on with the challenge. Well, it could be on for him here. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And in the refereeing trade, they call it dogzo, denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, the referee's got that right. He saved a possible goal there, but at a cost.
Couldn't keep it. 30 minutes left for play. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Really good challenge. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? He's got to score! And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Has a go, and keeping it out. Can he find the net? Just couldn't get it through. Mitrovic. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. But play is halted this time. Free kick. And he's in. Still a chance. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And what a finish from Mbappe. He gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
Milinkovic-Savic. And into the last 20 minutes. Very quick thinking there. Now the counter-attack looks on. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Well, the referee has taken his name, and they've got to be careful that they don't lose the plot here.
Well, Derek, they've got to stay calm.
Can he make it count? Well, getting in the way, superb save. Oh, he'll take it on. And the keeper there to deal with it. I'm trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Well, France couldn't hang on to it.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. And he's been dismissed. This will be a real test of their defensive resilience.
Well, he had to go, didn't he? They'll need to reshape their defence quickly here.
Not what you want to be doing when you've already been cautioned. And it is a second yellow. He's off.
Well, you could sense it coming, couldn't you? It's a really silly challenge.
And quite simply, wide of the target. Pavlovic. Perfect challenge. Rabiot. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Dusan Vlahovic. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Medical staff just indicated to me that he was actually trodden on in that last challenge. That's why he's treading on it so gingerly. Keep an eye on it.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And now that play has stopped, the referee can administer the booking. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Under real pressure here. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Griezmann. Wonderful chance. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Milinkovic-Savic. Vlahovic. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And there goes the final whistle. France have won the Euros on this pulsating night here in Berlin. The joy, the ecstasy, also the disappointment, but ultimately the feeling of togetherness.
Well, I have to say, they've been brilliant throughout the tournament. They were great today as well. They are the deserved champions, no doubt about that.
And these are very special scenes that we're witnessing. And now, with the pressure off, a chance to reflect, a chance to celebrate. The trophy about to be presented. The European champions, France.
What a great moment for these players. Absolutely brilliant.
And it doesn't get any better than this, does it? A chance now to celebrate with their own fans.
And the fans have also played their part. Just listen to the noise here. Great end to this tournament.
Moving forward effectively. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way. Kolo Muani, real chance. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. And he's in. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Can he make it count? Take it on. And the keeper there to deal with it. Well, trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Wonderful chance. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
End match. Restart match. Match facts. Performance. Match highlights. End match. End match selected.